What's up and welcome back to Frieren. This is season 2, episode 5. Last episode we were defending other people's homes. That's kind of what I remember about it. We had some dangerous things going on. I mean, I think like just being where we are. What are we? We're in the northern plateau or whatever. Just being here is going to be extremely dangerous because I mean they made us get a first class mage accompanying us. Which means, and you know, we see how few first class mages there are in general. So for that to be a requirement, it's got to be a very dangerous place. But we'll be fine because we have at least 2 mages on the level of first class. Like I would say Frieren is on the same level as a lot of those first class mages at the very least. She's probably even higher than a lot of them. But obviously Zedier doesn't like her and so it wouldn't pass her. But, you know, we have 2 of those, and then Stark is just awesome. So, we'll be fine. It'll be alright. But it does make me think, like, who are we going to come across in this area, you know? Like, I mean, we'll mostly have to come across locals. Or people who are accompanied by a first-class mage. And since we're at the first-class mage exam, like, it would make sense if we come across people who were at that mage exam in the future, you know? If we come across Ubel. Like, Ubel passed, right? Because Ubel... Yeah, I think Ubel passed because Zedier was like, you're thinking about how to kill me, aren't you? Or something along those lines, right? And also, you know, Ubel could, like, was able to take out the, I forgot what her name is, but the hair woman, the woman who controls her hair, was able to take out her clone easily. Like, it was nothing, you know? So, she deserves that first class mage certification. Anyway, I'm just wondering if we're going to come across any of those, or if we're going to get entirely new characters, or if any of that stuff's going to happen. So make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos for both this channel and my Gent Watches One Piece channel. Let's jump into this Frieren Season 2, Episode 5. Okay, here we go. That meat looks good. Ah. Old man Fast. Bowshaft. Or Bowshaft. Ah. What the fuck? Is this a dwarf? Bus. He's such a weird hat. And he's not young anymore. Yeah. Oh? No. She's gonna say no. Yeah, so I think it's supposed to be Bowshaft. I think that's what they're saying. Not Bowshaft. Damn. Pretty nice. I guess this bit's pretty normal. They have to crouch. Damn. It better be good. I'd always be scared that I just don't like it if we find it. Aww. You can read Ancient Elvish? Milliard? Yeah. Ancient Elvish, that's crazy. Oh, right, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's so much. Do you know Milliard? Like personally? Oh. Alright, Fern, break it. Fern's a first class mage, she can do it. Oh? Whoa. Why? Probably like 2 years or something. 20 right gold coins. Damn. How long will it take to open? 10 years? Oh, only 3 months? That's not too bad. Yeah. I thought it was gonna be way longer, because normally Frieren like downplays how much time it takes. But now she's like, it'll take 3 whole months. It's really flipped, huh? Now the humans are the ones that are like 3 months is nothing. Damn, we montaged through that quick. Oh. It's disappointing. We're gonna see several other elves. Okay, just one for now. This is Milliard? Yeah. She's pretty. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, why do you do that? To give some people something to strive for? Nope, guess not. It's just a big prank. Just pranking this poor motherfucker. Damn, that was cool. I hope he loves it. I hope he's like, this was worth it because of the journey. So it tastes really good because I've been waiting for it. Or maybe when it takes all this time to ferment. Oh, I'm nervous. It's good. He's gonna like it. Give us some priestly wisdom. Yeah. That's a good attitude, and now you're drinking it with friends. Sometimes having a bad drink together is a good bonding experience. Like, man, cheap vodka? Oh my god. It's horrible. But he likes it, he's laughing it off. Aww. At least now you can move on with your life. You accomplished something. That's really nice. Something that, like, an elf like Milliard doesn't quite understand, you know? That companionship that can make something bad worth it. 30 years after the... Wow, it was 29 before. I guess at 3 months we flicked over to the new year. Oh my god. Barely bread anymore. Oh god. Didn't we get paid? Right. So this is just what you can get. Frieren montages are beautiful, man. Ooh. That's a nice city. Armed trading company. Yeah, that's Frieren. Do you have statues of her somewhere? Or do you have a poster that says, do not admit entry? There are posters. Are they bad posters? Are they wanted posters? Hello, Norm. Oh, the debt posters. Oh my god. Oh god. We sure this guy's not a demon? Cut off his head. Is it not enough? What? Really? No, we need money. I was gonna say, is it enough? Oh my god. 300 years! That's not happening. She could destroy this city if she wanted. Oh my god. Alright, Shark. Kill them. Oh god. Bye forever. How? How are you gonna get that much money? 500 straw. God. I mean, it was so long ago. Just fucking forgive the debt. Where's that money going anyway? You're just keeping a slave at this point. Are you loyal to Frieren? Oh, I thought they were gonna be like, we're here to help. Oh my god. Maybe she can do 300 years worth of work in a day. Oh, this sequence. Oh my god. This is gorgeous. Holy shit. Can't you dig with magic? She just probably doesn't have those specific types of spells. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, douchebag. Right. Because he needs you. He needs your help. So help them get that. I like that she says it with a smile. She's like, I get it. Yeah, it makes sense. I think you're a good guy. But you're still a douchebag. Because I'm mad at you. But I like you. Look how smiley she is lately. Whoa! They did it! That was quick! We just cut to the scene where they'd done it already. Hey guys, I'm free. They gave me my stuff back. They were gonna blow up this town. Wow, that was much less of a big deal than I thought it was gonna be. That was so quick. Man, it's always crazy. I mean, this show always just surprises me with how little of a big deal it makes about moments that could, you know, like this could be an entire arc. This could be easily half a season or an entire season, like doing this stuff. I mean, if this was like Mushoku Tensei, I feel like Mushoku Tensei, this would be like a season of stuff. And it's like that show is not necessarily slow paced. I would say that shows a very normal pace. But yeah, like it's like, oh, we came here. There's a huge debt to pay off. We got a lot of stuff to do. Like there's a lot there. But that's not the point. This series is really like this series likes to show us, like, hey, we only need to tell you the important things, you know? Like, it's not about how long it took Frieren to find this silver ore. It's not about this huge debt or whatever. Like, the episode is about the fact that these are people that are struggling, and Frieren's gonna help these people, you know, to not struggle right now. And, you know, seeing them do it in kind of a scummy way, where they're kind of coercing Frieren to help them, but at the same time, like, he's a merchant. That's what he does. That's his job. And technically, she did owe a debt, even though, like, the expectation was not for the debt to be that bad for her later on down the line. But he's like, look, I need help, and this is the way that merchants do things, you know? And you know, to be fair, in none of the conversations was he ever, like, a huge douche about it. He spoke politely and realistically or whatever. But yeah, if I was Fern Stark, I would have been burning houses down by this point. Like, there's no way you can take my elf woman away from me and just say, like, yeah, we're gonna keep her for 300 years so you'll never see her again because she owes this debt. I would be like, motherfucker, I'm a first-class mage. I'm gonna make you pay for this. like, give us a reasonable way to make up for this debt, or I'm gonna be very unreasonable. Cause, like, yeah, that's just, there's no way I'm doing that. And there was a reasonable way. It was like, help us find the silver. He probably should have just said that from the start. He probably should have, in the office, been like, hey, you've got this big debt to us. How about this? In exchange, if you help us find the silver, we'll forgive this debt. I feel like that's all they needed to do. But, anyway, we found the silver. It was great. And the first half of the episode I really liked as well. This idea of, like, this eternal chase for something you've been searching for your whole life. What if it's disappointing? And I like that, you know, that conclusion that it's fine. If it's disappointing, we move on. That's what life is. Like, sometimes, and that's, like, so real. Because there's things that, like, you know, when I was younger, I would, like, dream about having certain things, or, like, oh, you know, you would think about, like, oh my god, what if I had a, you know, an Xbox 360 or whatever. I really, really want that. Like, I would be happy forever if I had that, you know? And then you get there, and, like, you get it, and you play it, and, like, for a couple days, maybe it's, like, really cool, like, you have it, and then after a bit, it's like, well, actually, I'm kind of bored with it. Like, I don't have much I want to do with it, you know? And, like, there are several things that I had that with. Games that I would be really excited for when I was a kid, and then I would get it and it wouldn't be that interesting. Like, Mousetrap, the board game, oh my gosh. Like, to me, Mousetrap, the board game, was, like, the coolest shit I had ever seen in my life. And then when I actually got it for Christmas one year, I played it once or twice, and it was fine. But mostly I was like, oh, it's actually just kind of annoying. It's kind of an annoying game. So yeah, like, that's a very common thing, but then you move forward, you know, you move on with your life. And sometimes, like, what they were saying about, like, you know, drinking a terrible drink with your friends, that's very real. Like, I've had terrible drinks with my friends, and it's been a very funny night being like, this is awful. Like, and all of us having the same drink and being like, well, we have to get through this, but this is terrible, you know? I've had that with really cheap vodka. At some point I was dating this girl, and we had this, like, bottle of cheap vodka, and we were like, okay, we're just gonna, like, bring this and we're gonna drink this together for this night or whatever. And then, like, we both took one shot of it, and we went, oh my god, that's horrible. That's so bad. But this is the drink we've got. So, like, we suffered through it, and it becomes a really funny story to tell. Now, what's a funnier story than I spent 200 years searching for the best liquor in the world, and it was garbage. It was the worst drink I'd ever tasted. It's a very funny story. So it almost makes the 200 years worth it to have such an incredible story. But yeah, anyway, good episode. Very good. So that was Frieren, Season 2, Episode 5. Thanks for joining me. We're halfway through the season now. Shit. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.